You guys, Target has dropped a bunch of new exclusives, so I figured it'd be fun to go to my local Target and see which exclusives they actually have. I think there's really only one that I am looking for, but it should be really fun. Without any further ado, let's get it started. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, my dudes, before I head to Target, I want to go to Five Below and also Ross, just for fun, to see what Funko Pops they have, because they just been getting in so much random stuff, and for cheap, might I add. So let's go to both of those stores real quick, see what they got.
Five Below actually had some pretty decent stuff, guys. As you can see, they're getting in those Entertainment Earth exclusives that do have chases. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure it was far picked through, you know. Doctor Strange is another great example of things that have a chase. I think it's kind of interesting that they reprinted some of these Avengers Pops. I don't know, like the movie was like a while ago. Why are we making more pops of the, you know, Avengers movie? That's kind of weird to me. But anyways, guys, I went to their second section and they actually had something that I think would be perfect for a Christmas present. So I'm going to pick up this ET in robe. I'll kind of explain to you why I'm picking it up towards the end of the video. But for $6, that's a great deal. Definitely can't pass up on that. Kind of looking around to see what other things that they have. They literally in this store have like 3 different sections of Funko stuff. So looking around, I know that this Edward Elric does have a chase, but it's probably long gone by now, but just kind of looking around to see what other stuff that they do have, guys. And yeah, I would say that was pretty much it. And then over at Ross, guys, actually towards the checkout, they had a ton of Funko Pops for like all $5 each. Chris Davis, which I find is an interesting one that they've reprinted, an older MLB Pop. I don't know why that's at Ross, guys. You tell me, I don't know. But they had a bunch of Funko Shop exclusives too, like that Batwoman. They also had some of the villains train sets, like Maleficent right there, like all for $5. Like, it's mind-blowing to me, guys. I guess these didn't sell very well on the Funko Shop, and they're just unloading inventory to like all these Ross type stores, which is mind-blowing to me. Also, Cogsworth too. This one has a chase, so it's crazy that this one is coming to Ross. I don't know about you guys, but they're getting all sorts of stuff. It's crazy.
Folks, I gotta say, it's pretty crazy to me that Ross is getting in so many Funko Shop exclusives and sodas as well. Like, I don't know. It just goes to show that Funko is overproducing so many things. Like, you could almost get, I want to say, pretty much that whole train set, like that Disney train set for like $5 a piece. Like, that's crazy. But anyways, guys, I want to head over to Target, see if we can find some of those new exclusives. So, I don't know. Let's head on over. Let's see what they got. All right, folks, I made it over to Target, and it looks like, from what I can tell, they have a majority of their new exclusives. So it looks like they do have the new Ahsoka, which is pretty cool. Looks like Clone Wars is celebrating 20 years. I didn't realize it was that old. We got a Batman. I'm not sure what Batman that's from or what variant that is, but that's a cool one. 8-bit Pops. I haven't seen 8-bit Pops in years, guys. You got Magneto, Jubilee. It's in celebration of X-Men 97. In case you're wondering, it looks like those are the only 2 that are on the back there. But boy, it would have been cool to find a chase of this guy. Looks like they do have a couple of them, but I don't see a chase around anywhere. I'm looking for the chase of Jackie Robinson. I believe it's a gold one, but yeah, definitely a new pop for sure. Looks like we got some pops from 300. Ooh, this one's new too. We have the Blacklight Vecna from Stranger Things. More 300. We got Wish right in here. Some of those Blacklight Miles Morales. Only one of these Grand Admiral Thrawns. I know that a lot of people were kind of maybe divided about this one. Well, maybe if you're happy, because there's a really expensive one that looks really similar, but if you want one and you want one for cheap and it's new, then this is a great option to have this one then. And I think this Black Panther is new as well, the comic cover, even that Andre the Giant as well. That's like the WWE cover. As far as I can tell, the one exclusive that I'm looking for is not here. I might have to ask about it, see if maybe it's available on the app or it's in the back or something, but I'll keep looking around. But it looks like they are completely stacked with a bunch of the new exclusives.
And then back in the toy section, I did find what I was looking for, guys, the Disney 100 Bullseye right here. And they had a bunch of other stuff too. But yeah, I figured I would definitely pick this one up because obviously that's the one that I was looking for. And yeah, I was happy that I was able to find it.
All right, folks, I found the pop that I was looking for in that Bullseye. It looks like if you want any of those exclusives, they do have them in store, but I think we're gonna head to somewhere else. I'm just not quite sure. Hey, but at least we found some of those new exclusives. They've got plenty of them. All right, I want to head into Barnes & Noble next. I'm just curious because they've been getting in a lot of new Funko Pops if they have some of the chases that I'm looking for with those MLB Pops that I mentioned earlier. So let's head on in, see what they got.
Inside of Barnes & Noble, guys, they didn't have exactly what I was looking for, those chases that I had mentioned, but they did have this chase, and it's been here for a while, this 11, and the box is absolutely hammered. I guess even though there are a lot of Stranger Things fans out there, even with the box damage, nobody wants to pick that up, but hey, that was it at Barnes & Noble, I suppose.
You know, it's funny to me that that 11 is still there. Obviously, it still does have a ton of damage, so I guess that's why it's still there. But anyways, guys, I guess there's no love for 11, but let's head on over to the next store. I might stop by the mall. I haven't decided yet. All right, folks, it is time to head into the mall. Probably only going to visit Entertain Mart today because, I mean, I don't think there's anything else I'm really looking for. So on the off chance that maybe they got something new that somebody traded in, that's kind of why we're here. So let's go check it out. Inside of Entertain Mart, guys, they have all sorts of pops. They've been putting them on the floor, but they had a decent selection of some of the new stuff. We Bare Bears from Cartoon Network. I know some of these actually do go for a decent amount of money, probably around like 25 to 30 bucks. So I think some of these would definitely be worth picking up. I kind of had to go to the bottom here to look at all of them. You got Grizz right here. I like the way that these are designed, but I think this was a show that kind of came out while I was like in high school, and maybe I wasn't really watching Cartoon Network much back then. But they also have Ice Bear right here. I think this one's probably worth the most out of the three. So I guess overall they had a pretty decent selection of stuff. I found this chase too. Kind of interesting that like back in the day, this was a pretty sought after chase, but now you can just find it for like $14.99, which there you go. I guess if you want it, it's pretty cheap. But in their more valuable case, guys, they did have some video game pops, as you can see up there, Horizon Zero Dawn, and also is it the Arbiter or Airbiter? I'm not quite sure how you say it, from Halo. But yeah, decent selection of more expensive stuff, but that was it at Entertain Mart. All right, so some decent stuff at Entertain Mart. Those We Bare Bear pops were not bad, but anyways, I'm not sure if I'm gonna go anywhere else. This might be it for the video, but I guess you guys will find out here in a second. All right, guys, back at home, let me show you what I ended up getting. At Five Below, guys, I can't beat a $6 pop, especially when it's gonna be a Christmas gift. I ended up getting E.T. in robe right there, and he's also got his little phone. My sister and her kids went to Universal Studios in Florida not too long ago, and my little nephew ended up really loving the E.T. ride that was there, and he's now obsessed with like everything E.T. Kind of a random thing to be obsessed with. So I figured this would be a really fun pop to give him for Christmas. And at $6, you can't beat that. Also, guys, at Entertain Mart, I ended up taking a little bit of a chance on these guys right here. These are some pops from We Bare Bears. So this is Ice Bear, and I've also got Panda right there. The market on these guys is kind of all over the place. I've actually seen this one go for maybe close to like $35 and even lower than that. And this one kind of the same, maybe a little bit lower, 30 to like 25. But yeah, I figured that these would be good ones to maybe add to my next auction. Whenever I can find pops for a good deal that help me, you know, bring in more funds to buy things that I want, I'm definitely going to take advantage of those deals. So if you guys didn't know, you can go and sign up for Whatnot. That's where I do all my auctions. You can get $15 for free if you have a new account. All the information is down below if you want that $15 for free. And this was the only pop that I wanted to pick up from all of those different Target exclusives. It's this guy right here. This is Bullseye with the Mickey ears, and he's got that Disney 100 shirt on. I feel like there's like some sort of relationship between Target and Disney. They always are doing all sorts of different stuff together. But I do love me some ad icons, and I actually do have a couple of Bullseye figures in my collection. I think I have him in like the Spider-Man shirt and also maybe a flocked version of him as well. So I guess I can't get me enough of, you know, the Bullseye dog from Target. And I gotta say, I think this exclusive is really fun. And overall, I thought Target actually had a good selection of different exclusives over at their store. I'm surprised that they didn't consider this a Target con. Maybe they're saving that for next year sometime. But hey, I'll definitely take this pop, and it seemed like they had plenty of them if you guys are looking for them in your store. And folks, just like that, that is gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I definitely do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Out of any of those new exclusives, was there anything that you were wanting to buy? Did you have any luck online or in store? Let me know in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe as well so you don't miss out on any future videos like this one here. Thank you guys so much for watching again. You guys are awesome and the best. Like always, remember to be kind to one another. Always promote positivity. I will see you in the next video. Catch you guys later.